So folks, this is where we are this morning. Serious confrontation ongoing between the CDC and of course the Liberia National Police. Folks, this is where we are this morning from wherever you are following us. This is LB Online Television, and we are here this morning to see the police there, you know, and of course folks from the CDC. Stones are being thrown, you know. There's a serious confrontation ongoing here this morning, but this is where we are. The Liberia National Police has actually built a wall that would prevent them from entering or getting on the road. Normal traffic continues here this morning. So folks, this is where we are. This morning we see the CDC guys here, you know. So earlier on this morning, gunshots were heard at the premises of the party here, and so following that, they decided to come out in their numbers, you know. But as it stands, it is becoming quite chaotic. It's becoming quite chaotic here this morning. This is LB Online Television. My name is Ibrahim B. Moba. We are here this morning, share the live video and invite someone to follow us this morning. Current happening here at the CDC party headquarters is becoming quite confrontational from what it is here this morning. You see officers of the Liberia National Police. They have built a wall here that will not allow protesters or people from the CDC headquarters to enter the road here this morning. So stones are being thrown. Earlier on this morning, live bullets, you know, were shot in the air around the premises of the Coalition for Democratic Change. So it is becoming chaotic. We see them picking up stones already, and so this is where we are. The police has beefed up the manpower as to stand. The police have beefed up the manpower here. This morning we see extra, you know, manpower already here this morning. That is so folks, this is where we are this morning. LB Online Television, and we are here this morning. This is how the situation is here this morning. So the police have beefed up the manpower here as it stands, and so you hear the guys there singing "We ready, we ready," approaching the police. You know, they are, you know, they're actually, you know, running around. We see Representative Friend Safoko. Representative Friend Safoko has already come out, telling them to get off the road, to go back to the party headquarters. So they're throwing stones already. Stones are, they are throwing stones already, folks. So Representative Foko is telling them to go back inside. Representative Friend Safoko. Representative Friend Safoko is telling them to get back inside. He has arrived here this morning, calming them down in the process. That's Representative Friend Safoko there, folks. This is LB Online Television, and we are here this morning at the CDC party headquarters, where it is becoming a bit chaotic here. Stones are being thrown, you know. Stones are being thrown. So folks, this is where we are this morning, and of course this is LB Online Television. Welcome from wherever you are. We understand the police has already caught one of them, and so it is happening here this morning. It's quite chaotic. Stones are being thrown here this morning, folks. Stones are being thrown here. It's not easy. It's not easy. We nearly lost our phone.
Make a rest.
We nearly lost our phone in the process, folks. Stones are being thrown here. Folks, it's becoming really chaotic. Stones are being thrown. We nearly lost our phone in the process. You know, we nearly lost our phone in the process. Oh my God. So Friends Safoko is here already. Friends Safoko is here this morning, making sure that you know, calm down. The guys are here this morning. Stones are being thrown, you know. Yes, we nearly lost our phone in the process. Folks, this is LB Online Television. So the police has moved a little bit more, so that means nobody is going to get on the road. The police has taken a step forward. That means nobody is going to get on the road as it stands here this morning. So share the live video and invite someone to follow. It's becoming chaotic. They are throwing stones. Stones have been thrown here this morning. They're throwing stone already this morning. You know, yes, they are throwing stone already, folks. Throwing stone already.
So Representative Fogo have asked them to leave the surrounding.
Representative Fogo is asking them to get back inside, but they continue to throw stone already. You know, stones have been thrown already, folks. So this is where we are. It's becoming quite chaotic. Tear gas as well. Tear gas are being thrown, folks. Tear gas are being thrown. Oh my God, gunshots. The police is shooting. Gunshots are being exchanged already. Gunshots. The police is shooting up in the air. Focus is becoming chaotic. Police is shooting. Police is already shooting. So they're shooting already. Police is shooting. Exchange of gunshots. Exchange of gunshots here this morning, folks. Exchange of gunshots. The tear gas. Tear gas. Oh my God. Tear gas. Folks, the tear gas is the tear gas. Folks, no matter what it is, the tear gas is affecting our eyes here this morning, folks. Wait a minute. Folks, the tear gas is actually embarrassing us this morning. Police are firing tear gas. Tear gas. So the smoke is actually affecting us here this morning, the tear gas, you know.
the Liberia National Police.
So folks, the tear gas is affecting us here this morning as we struggle to
It's not laughable.
to bring
It's not laughable.
the situation to you.
It's not laughable.
It's becoming very serious here for us this morning. The tear gas, police are firing tear gas. You know, police are firing tear gas this morning. It's affecting us already. It's affecting us. It's affecting us. Eyes. So folks, that's what happening here. It's actually affecting us. The tear gas is, affecting our eyes here this morning, folks. Yes, we're here trying to protect ourselves as much as possible. Thank you, Isaiah, for that advice. Yes, we are aware, no story worth dying for. Do this for our people, and yes, trust me, we are here, a group of media colleagues, somewhere much better among the officers of Liberia National Police, far away from where the tear gas have been, fired. But this is LB online television. We're struggling with our eyes because, obviously the gas is quite irritating to the eyes. And so we are here this morning. This is LB online television, folks. So we're still here this morning. It's quite alarming. So the police there in the picture, they were able to shoot tear gas, and so our eyes are already affected. But we're still here this morning, We're here this morning, folks. To inform our people is very paramount. This is what we signed up for, to inform our people, risk our lives to be here. Imagine that kind of irritating gas is being shot in the air already. No more traffic. I resume here. This is what we do for our people. We never lost our phone in the process, while bringing this to you. But this is what we do, not for any personal gain, though. But to inform you
how well we have to enjoy this country, how
continue to share the live.
All of these things are happening.
Continue to share the live video here this morning, folks. This kind of thing only further remind us of about, our dark days. Yes. The situation is quite chaotic here this morning. So we've greatly been affected by the firing of tear gas. Yeah, it's greatly affected our eyes. Welcome, folks. This is LB Online Television. We're here this morning, coming to you live from the headquarters of the CDC. Serious tension here between the Liberia National Police and that of the militants of the CDC. Some partisans of the CDC here this morning. Earlier on, we saw friend Safoku. Earlier on, we saw friend Safoku. He was here trying to calm down the process, but there were stones that were thrown, you know, at the police, and so they started to then fire tear gas at them and dispersing them in the process. You know, we are still here this morning.
Already going live.
So folks, it's becoming really serious here this morning. We did struggle earlier on because of the gas. You know, the gas is quite irritating. Yeah, it's irritational for the eyes. You know, so we are here this morning to bring the happenings to you live. So from wherever you are across the world watching, this is what's happening currently here in Liberia, specifically at the headquarters of the CDC. Chaotic scene between the CDC and that of the Liberia National Police. Earlier on this morning, there were, you know, gunshots heard everywhere, and according to the former mayor of the city of Monrovia, the secretary of the CDC, Jefferson Koji, posted down his official Facebook page, alarming that gunshots were heard earlier on this morning, somewhere around 4 to 5 a.m. this morning. And so this is what it is here this morning. So they came outside earlier on to block the road here. The road was blocked earlier on, something that prompted the police to come in the process. Something that prompted the police to come in the process. So this is what's happening here currently. The police are, you know, trying to get them off the road. That's what the police, you know, trying to do, to get them off the road. So you see the officers are here making sure that they don't get on the road. So it became quite chaotic in that tear gas, you know, tear gas were thrown at them to get them off the main road. This is something that the police is trying to do, to get them off the main road, because according to them, they heard gunshots earlier on this morning at about 4 to 5 a.m. So because of that, they decided to come outside. They actually did blame that the gunshots they heard were from the Liberia National Police end. So as a result of that, they decided to come out and block the road in protestation, you know, to retaliate against those gunshots that were heard earlier on this morning. So the police then came in to make sure they are off the road so that normal, you know, traffic can flow through this morning. So earlier on, the situation was chaotic. The police has to fire in tear gas. So we see them there in the fence. Of course, we see them in the fence there, of course, insulting, you know, calling the police names of all sorts. You know, we nearly lost our phone in the process. You really imagine that a vehicle walk over the very phone we're using to inform you, the public. We do this just for you so you can be informed about happenings, whether you are in country or not. important to inform you about this important situation. You know, this kind of thing reminds of our dark days. Yeah, it reminds all Liberians of our dark days, the 14-year civil crisis, this kind of thing. And it seems that memory has not really gotten lost yet. It's still coming back to our memory every time we see this kind of thing happening. We see police, heavily armed men here to make sure that they protest those guys from the CDC and do not get on the main road. That is what the police is trying to prevent, so that they will not get on the main road to be able to stop the free flow of traffic here this morning. This is LB Online Television. My name is Ibrahim B. Moba, and this is where we are this morning at the CDC headquarters here. Tear gas were thrown, our eyes were being affected. We did hear live bullets as well, you know. Yes, were shot up in the air to scare you know, those guys from the CDC party headquarters. But we're still here this morning. So they are across the road there, you know. They are across the road there, folks. The citizens are there. The citizens are there, you know, at their headquarters. Of course, they are there, you know, dancing, and of course, never giving up, as they are saying. Friends Foko entered, you know, the headquarters. He hasn't come back yet. You know, everything. The friends Foko entered. He hasn't come back yet. He could come up with some statements. We haven't seen the CDC secretary, Jefferson Koji. We haven't seen him so far. We have not seen the chairman of the CDC, Janga Kuo. You know, but this is what happened here this morning at the CDC headquarters. You know, ever since power was transitioned, there has been, you know, one thing to another, from one problem to another between the CDC and this government. Yes. So it is also the same thing happening here this morning. You know, but the Liberia National Police here to make sure that the situation is in control. No more traffic resumes. That's what they are doing. So keep following and sharing our live video here this morning. This is LB Online Television. My name is Ibrahim B. Moba. Like I told you earlier on, there were gunshots in the morning hour according to the CDC Secretary General Jefferson Koji. You know, alleging that gunshots were heard at the premises of the party, and so they also alleged that that act was done by, you know, the Liberia National Police, and so they came out also to, you know, to protest against those gunshots they heard earlier on this morning. So while doing that, they took the road. Traffic was not flowing through as normal. The police has to come in to make sure that they get off the road. And so when they managed to get to their base, they were throwing stones. You know, stones were thrown at the police, and the police too, in retaliation. The police in retaliation decided to, you know, disperse them by throwing tear gases at them. You know, so that they can get off the road and go back to their area. And so as it stands now, they are across the road there in their party headquarters here this morning. They are there singing, but earlier on, like I said, we did see friend Foko, representative friend Foko was here earlier on this morning. He did try to calm them down, but yes, it proved fruitless, and so the police has to shoot tear gas, police has to shoot tear gas at them. So there's another scene again on the other end there, folks. So there's another scene there again. We see tear gas being thrown in the air here this morning, folks. We get in there, we are trying to make our way there. We see stones are being thrown, of course. Throwing stones again, across the road. Tear gas. So folks, this is where we are this morning. Throwing stones across the road. Oh my God. It's becoming chaotic here this morning, folks. They're throwing stones. They are throwing stones here this morning, folks. They are throwing stones here this morning, folks. Throwing stone, it's becoming chaotic.
And the police finishing our throwing stone while the police are responding to tear gas.
Folks, the guys are throwing stones. The guys are throwing stones. The guys are throwing stone here this morning, folks. You see one of our police there falling already. It's not easy here trying to capture, exactly what's going on here. Stones were thrown, we see them throwing stones at the Liberia National Police, folks.
I've been reminded of the late process 1990. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Remember the return after
folks, the situation is becoming very serious here at the headquarters of the CDC.
But yet still, we still support, we still cheer up. I think we do that. We still protect it.
So folks, the guys from the CDC headquarters are throwing stones at the police, and so in retaliation the police are throwing tear gas at them. The police is throwing tear gas at them here this morning. But we hear, folks, the situation is really becoming chaotic for us this morning. Serious tension, serious tension here. Serious tension here this morning, folks. why this kind of thing continue to happen. Ever since power was transition, there has been lots of confrontations. There have been lots of controversies from one end to another between the CDC and the Unity Party, and that same thing continue on this morning. We see on the official page of the CDC Secretary General election that gunshots were heard earlier on this morning, by the Liberia National Police. That was somewhere around 5 a.m., when we saw that information on his official Facebook page this morning. So these are, citizens from around this place who are, standing on the other side looking, watching the scene as it is happening here this morning. So the police commander there has gone to talk to them to free the road, because as it stands, the traffic will now have to be diverted. You can't enter the main road because those guys were throwing stones. Those guys were throwing stones at people's vehicle. So the traffic has paused and been diverted to somewhere else, because if you get your car on the road here, it's going to get damaged. That's for sure. So these are community dwellers standing by and looking at the scene as it is happening here this morning. So folks, welcome. Continue to share the live video. Invite someone, as we bring to you the happenings here this morning from the headquarters of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Tear gas, were fired at those guys that are there in the CDC headquarters area, and we got affected. We got affected by that. Our eyes are red. We nearly lost our phone in the process, folks. But this is what it is here this morning. We do this to inform you about happenings taking place currently in Liberia, specifically at the headquarters of the CDC, between folks from the CDC and that of the Liberia National Police. So the guys are across the road there, Stones were being thrown really from all angles. Stones were thrown from all angles from the party end, Stones were thrown from the party end, Stones were thrown from the party end towards the LMP, towards the officer of the Liberia National Police. So in retaliation, the police has to fire tear gas at them, and so it is really chaotic here this morning, folks. The guys are really provoking the police to fire tear gas. The police is being provoked, and so they will definitely retaliate if they are continuing to get provoked. But this is happening live here at the headquarters of the CDC. You see them across the road there. Some of them are standing on the fence, of course, are throwing insults at the LMP, and so they are provoking. They are provoking the LMP, and of course, you don't know what might happen in the process. But good morning, folks. We're here this morning to bring the happiness to you from the headquarters of the CDC. You know, folks are throwing stones again, you know, and this is what happened here this morning. Share our live video, share the live, keep sharing the live, invite someone to follow to see what's happening here. If you are outside of the country, this is what happening here. We are at the CDC party headquarters here. This is something very serious currently taking place here. Serious confrontation between the LMP and that of the Liberia National Police. You know, so they are making sure that they get them off the road. As it stands here, the traffic has been directed somewhere else. The road is clear. You know, nobody has access to the road right now as it stands. The entire road is clear because once they see vehicle, you know, on the road, they're going to throw stone. Some vehicles were stoned, you know, and this morning started to
well, I found the information that they went to smart time, but that's not resistance. Was it there? 4 a.m. What you want to do there? Let's show that people they have gathered there.
So folks, we hear this morning, we hear some confronting the police. So here this morning, folks. We are here this morning, folks. Throwing stone again, you know. Folks are throwing stones, you know. So folks, they are throwing stone again. The folks are throwing stone again, you know. Folks are throwing stone again. They are saying no car should pass. Folks are throwing stone again there. They are throwing stone, and so they're firing tear gas. Police firing tear gas there, you know. They're firing tear gas, folks. Tear gas are being fired. Folks, the situation is really becoming chaotic, folks. Share the live video, invite someone to follow. It's becoming real chaotic here this morning. You know, it's serious. Very serious here this morning. Continue to throw stone. Continue to throw stone here this morning. share the live video. Share the live video. Stones are being thrown, stones are being thrown from across the road there. Stones are being thrown from across the road, folks, towards the Liberia National Police. So the folks there have again re-emerged,
He said, what am I saying? The DM, he said, what am I saying? This is happening from the point between a man by a minute someone there. Want to go for the bike.
So folks, no more activities have closed here at Lone Star, No more activities here at Lone Star have already closed. So they closed their gate already. So they've closed the gate already. So no more activities here at Lone Star. Closed already, folks. But this is where we are this morning. Stay at the headquarters of the Liberia National, the Liberia National Police. Folks are here trying to come back the protesters. So you see them there. These have come out again. So they are across the road there. They are across the road there, police is about to move. Police is moving with them. The police throwing tear gas at them. Police, they are throwing stone already. Police, they're throwing stone. Folks, it's becoming chaotic. Here this morning, folks, they're throwing stone. They are throwing stone. They're throwing stones, you know. Folks, this is what happening. Bottles are being thrown at them. Bottles are being thrown at them. Oh my God. The tear gas is affecting our eyes, but we're still here, folks. What the situation is becoming chaotic. This is not funny, folks. This thing is not funny. This thing is not something funny, folks. This thing is not funny. It's very serious here. It's really serious here, folks. Serious. It's becoming very serious here. It's becoming serious here, folks. My eyes are being affected. My eyes are being affected when they tear gas, folks. This thing is really serious here this morning. Really, really serious. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. Folks are throwing stones. Folks are throwing stones. Folks, it's very serious here. It's serious here this morning, folks. It's really serious. It's really serious this morning. really getting serious here this morning. So, I think it's the former president or so. Don't know who is it. Speaker has arrived. So, folks, we're here to see the thing. So, folks, it is becoming chaotic. The speaker is here, but the speaker, this is Speaker Baba Chimba. The speaker, Funanti Kofa. The speaker is here. The speaker is here already, folks. This is the speaker. He's moving behind the car.
Master protection.
The speaker is here. The speaker is here already. The speaker of the house, speaker of Funanti Kofa is here. The speaker is walking there. The speaker is going. The tear gas. The tear gas. The speaker. The speaker. The speaker is here. The speaker is here, but they are not listening to the speaker. They have to run back with the speaker. They have to run back with the speaker because nobody can listen to him. The speaker is here, but it's not working. It's not easy. It's a no-go zoom by the speaker. It's a no-go zoom by the speaker. The speaker will have to go back. The speaker will have to go back.
For Liberia, has to keep following.
So they have now showed that. Okay, listen to the speaker. So the speaker is here. The speaker is around already.
Hey! So the speaker
is being affected by. The speaker is being affected by.
You're showing there. The speaker is there. The speaker is there by symptoms. Gas. It's showing tear gas. The speaker has gone there, but it's still going home.
One of the police officers was just knocked off. He just fell. One of the police officers just got wounded from he just got knocked by one of the speaker. Assigned police officers on the speaker. They are not even there. The drivers of the speaker are explaining the scene in Florence. I cannot answer your question at this time because
Oh, this is what happening here. It's really chaotic. Yeah, this morning. It's really, really chaotic.
Bazu.
So folks, was here this morning. Here the speaker. The speaker came here this morning, but it was not easy for him. The guys were still throwing stones. The guys were still throwing stones. Imagine the presence of the speaker. With the presence of the speaker, they were still throwing stones. With the presence of the speaker, they were still throwing stones this morning. Stones were thrown at the speaker. Imagine the speaker, the third most powerful man in the Republic of Liberia. You know, stones were thrown at him. He was tear gassed because of what was happening. The guys there from the CDC angle were provoking the police. The tear gas is affecting our eyes here. This is something really chaotic between the CDC and the Liberia National Police and the government by extension. The speaker earlier on arrived. He was on his way to work, and then he had to stop here, and he made an attempt to enter into the headquarters, but again, the guys there were still throwing stones. You know, imagine at the speaker, still throwing stones at the speaker, and police in retaliation were also firing tear gases at them. You know, I'm sure the speaker might have gotten, you know, affected by inhaling, you know, the gas. So it's becoming chaotic. They are making an attempt again to come outside, folks. Wherever you are, folks, this thing is becoming chaotic here. Been here for over 1 hour now. So, folks, welcome if you're just joining LB Online Television, this is what happened here. Police here this morning. You know, the police is here this morning. And so they're throwing stones again, you know. Stones are again being thrown, folks. So the guys are running on the other side.
The
Guys are throwing stone again. Guys are still throwing stone. The guys are throwing stones, folks. We have to be very careful. This is not good for our country, folks. It's not good for our country. You know, it's not good for our country. It's not good for our country at all. This is something very terrible. You know, this is something really terrible. It reminds us of our dark days. You know, this situation here is reminding us of our dark days. Even with the presence of the speaker, it's not still enough. The presence of the speaker here is not still enough to calm down the guys that are there from the CDC end. The presence of the speaker here is not still enough. You know, I was thinking with the arrival of the speaker, you know, they would have definitely ceased fire. You see the speaker there, you know, the speaker is there. This is the speaker. Speaker Fonanti Kofa is here. He's come out. So, speaker. Speaker Fonanti Kofa.
1 or 2 is not around. So the speaker is here. I thought is requesting for 1 or 2. But it seems to be that 1 or 2 is not around. So there should be an opportunity. There should be an opportunity.
The speaker again.
Keep it radio on. Keep it radio on.
So he's telling them to go back in the fence.
Y'all need to go back in your fence. Y'all need to go back in your fence.
He's telling them to go back in the fence.
Go back in your fence.
That's the voice of the speaker. The speaker is telling them to go back in the fence. Looking for 1 or 2. So the speaker is... The speaker is leaving already. The speaker is leaving, folks. The speaker is leaving already, folks. The speaker is already leaving. The speaker is already leaving. Speaker is leaving already. He has left, in fact. So, what might happen now, we don't know yet. But we hear, folks. We are here And so, speaker. So, the journalists here are being stoned. We are getting to the speaker. Folks, it's quite chaotic. It's quite chaotic here this morning. Our eyes are really bleeding. We want to get few words from the speakers. You know, we want to get few words from the speaker of the House of Representatives. So we're here. Thank you so much, LB Online, for supplying us with enough data so that we can continue to live stream the happening here this morning. Thank you so much, LB Online Television, and our powerful executive director, Mr. Daniel Abaka. Thank you so much for supplying us with enough data so we can be able to live stream you know, what's happening here, because it's becoming chaotic. We're trying to get a few words from the speaker.
We want peace.
We will now move back to.
We're going to where the main place where the incident is taking place this morning.
That's the Liberia National Police and that of the.
This is what happening here.
Folks from the CDC having a very heavy flash here, and this has resulted to the halting of
So folks,
here for
normal activities have come to a standstill, so that means nobody is accessing the road here to go to town. Assistance also come from town to Pinsville because of the current happenings here this morning. So continue to share our live video, invite someone to follow. You know, this is something that is chaotic. Welcome. This is LB Online Television. We're here this morning. This is where we are.
They were folks don't go away, trying to get to the major rising.
So we're going back to the area. A team of media reporters here this morning, including LB Online Television. to bring to you the happening life as it unfolds here this morning. You see, friends are football is leaving, so this is what happening. Still with us, don't you go away. Don't you go away, because we are still here this morning to bring the happening live as it unfolds here at the headquarters of the CDC, between the folks here from the CDC and the Liberia National Police. Earlier on, the speaker did arrive, but not much was done, you know, as to calm down the situation. Not much was really done, and so the speaker has left the scene already. He's not here anymore. He has left the scene. Representative Safoko was able, with the presence of those two important figures, nothing was really done on their part to calm down these guys, because they are still here. They're still around, throwing stones and provoking the Liberia National Police. And so the police too, in retaliation, is showing tear gas at them. So, welcome. We're here. This is LB online television. My name is Ibrahim Mova. We're here this morning. So they are there, you know. The entire road is relatively clear.
So keep following wherever you are.
The entire road is relatively clear here, you know. The entire road is clear. Everything has come to a standstill here this morning. But this is where it is happening, at the headquarters of the CDC. Welcome. Share the live video. Stay with us. Don't you go away. Don't you go away. Serious chaos ongoing between the Liberia National Police and, of course, the folks from the CDC and there, you know. So we're not far from Lone Star Cell, where, of course, normal working activities has come to a standstill. The road is closed. Nobody is accessing the road. Everywhere is so quiet. You know, police continue to shoot tear gas at the folks here, because you know they are provoking the police. So as a result of that, they continue to throw tear gas at them here this morning. But this situation is not something, you know, laughable. It's really serious. The entire road is clear. The entire road is clear out. The entire road is clear out here this morning, and our eyes are bleeding this morning with tears because of the tear gas thrown here at us. You know, that is aimed at disengaging those that are there from the headquarters of the CDC, provoking the police in the process, and so the police too retaliating against that. But the situation is still on. It is still on here this morning. The situation is still on here this morning. My name is Abraham. Thank you so much for following us, and we'd like to say thanks to our office there, you know, our CEO, and of course our executive director, Daniel Abaka, and Miss Kenny Brown. You guys are doing exceptionally well in the background to make sure that we are live streaming here uninterrupted. You know, to make sure that we are live streaming uninterrupted. Thank you for supplying, you know, our needs here this morning when it comes to our data. So you guys are doing exceptionally well. But we're still here, folks, this morning. We are still here this morning. to bring the situation to you live as it unfolds here. So continue to share the live, continue to follow. Your comments are needed. Share our live. And so let's see what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes again, because the situation is still on. The LMP is still here. Indian numbers. Normal working activities here have stalled at the Lone Star CLMTN. Nobody is outside here. They closed the gates because obviously they're not too far from where the incident is happening. Traffic, has come to a standstill.
Why not we are also making a country fearful? We want to defend our political party, we want to defend our political leader. Over the state. How can we defend the political leader over the state? How can we defend the institution over the state? To be able to know you answer the call of nature and you do wrong. What kind of Liberia? What kind of image of Liberia will you give us? And Honorable Amadou Bassett and watching the nation at the I'm not happy to see you.
So folks, this is why I've been here. Somebody say Liberia is getting better. No, Matthew, you can't be sunny this way, because obviously this is not something okay for us. The peace we've enjoyed for the last 20 years now. You see the immigration service, Liberia Immigration Service, has just passed through. So folks, the guys are still there, throwing insults at the LMP. The peace we've enjoyed for the last 20 years or so cannot be, tempered with by any means. We've got to protect our peace, and so the CDC is responsible if something happens to the peace, and of course this government too is also responsible if anything happens to the peace we all enjoy. We must all put measure into place. This kind of thing cannot be, tolerated in this country, because our dark days continue to come back to remind us during our days, but this is where we are. We really need to stop the LRB NAT. Thank you, my brother. We need to stop this. Yes, this is what we need to stop. We can't encourage something like this happening in our country. It will definitely, interrupt normal activities, including school, businesses, and a whole lot of things could be interrupted if this kind of thing continue in our country. We know I'm happy if it escalates into something big. We're not praying for that, but this is what happening here at the headquarters of the CDC between the Liberia National Police and the CDC. Folks, we've been here since morning to bring you the happenings here this morning. We're tear gassed, stones were thrown at us because we want to be here to bring you the happenings. Our eyes are burning, My eyes are burning right now as it stands. My face is really, really burning from the gas, the gases that were thrown. The gas is irritational to the eyes. So obviously we are affected here this morning. Yeah, but we got to be here to still bring you. We have to be here to bring you the happiness, no matter what we are going through. We still have to be here this morning. The situation has calmed down a little bit more, but it hasn't really ended yet. Yes, Natasha's Safa says, so sorry guys. Yes, thank you, Natasha. But this is what happening. We are risking everything to inform you, our audience, so that you know exactly what's going on here this morning between CDC and the Liberia National Police here this morning. My name is Ibrahim, and continue to share our live video. Invite someone to follow this morning so they know what is happening here from the headquarters of the LMP. We nearly lost our phone in the process. Imagine if he go walk over our phone, so it's cracked already. But still, be it as it may, we're still here managing to get a view. Managing to get a view from this end. We're still here, managing to get a view for you, so you can be informed on happenings here, and even risking everything we've got to be here this morning to make sure that we bring everything to you. So, a huge presence of the Liberia National Police here. But that still has not stopped the guys from the CDC end. It hasn't stopped them from throwing stones. You know, it's quite serious here. It's chaotic. People got hurt in the process, and so this is what happened here this morning. So the folks are there calling on their guys to go at the back. You know, calling on the folks to go back, you know. But we're still here this morning, you know. Here, the road is relatively quiet. No car is going through, and no car is coming as well. The road is relatively quiet until this place can get calm down assistance, but nothing is happening. Normal activities have come to a momentary standstill, you know, because of course the guys are throwing stones. In fact, they have said that if any vehicle pass by, they will stone that vehicle. They do not want to see any, you know, car passing through, coming from Pinsville or going towards Pinsville. They do not want to see any car going through. So no more working activities, if you will, have stalled here, especially for those at this site. People are finding it difficult to get to their respective working areas or go to schools this morning. Yeah, so the traffic assistance will have to be diverted to somewhere else so that people can be able to go to town this morning. So we're here, still here. We see them in their headquarters. They are standing in group. Maybe they're having some discussion as to what their next plan might be. You know, they're having discussion to see what their next plan might be. So I think the traffic, you know, I think the traffic will have to resume now. I think the traffic will have to resume. I think the traffic will have to. I think the traffic will have to resume here. Yes. So. So the traffic has resumed assistance. See motorbike. The traffic has resumed here. temporarily, you know, vehicles can now be allowed to go through, you know. The traffic has resumed here this morning after nearly an hour or so. The traffic has resumed finally. So folks, we're here this morning still. The traffic has resumed. Vehicles are now plying the route here, so that means the situation is calmed down gradually. It's getting back to normality gradually, because of course the traffic has resumed. That means people can now go, you know, to their normal businesses without stone being thrown at their vehicles. Yeah, the traffic has certainly resumed here from this end. So yes, the road is now pliable. The guys have dressed back a little bit more into their headquarters. Howbeit the police is still here in their numbers in case of any potential outcome. They will move in, you know. And so this is why it is here this morning at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. The officers of the Liberia National Police are all here still in their numbers to make sure that to make sure they come back what's going on here. But they have dressed by a little bit more, you know. They've dressed back a little bit more. So normal traffic has returned to normality, and so that means the situation is calming down bit by bit, you know, to see further, to see what might happen. But we are still here though, we're still here to bring you the happiness this morning. We've been here since this morning, and so we're still here though. We'll continue up until the situation subsides once and for all. You know. Welcome. This is LB Online Television. We are here this morning at the headquarters of the LMP. Not the LMP folks, but the CDC. Serious tension mounted between the LMP and that of the folks from the CDC end. It was quite chaotic. Stones were thrown, you know. So normal traffic has resumed here this morning. Normal traffic has resumed here this morning. You know. Normal traffic has resumed here this morning, folks. The situation has now subsided a little bit more. They are falling home. Continue to follow LB Online Television, share our live video here this morning to be able to get the information across to some of your folks from the other side. Share our live video this morning. We'll continue to bring you the information as it unfolds here but the traffic has resumed. Normal traffic has resumed here. The folks from the party. Yes, Natasha's, there you go again. There's so many political parties in Liberia, but you don't hear any noise in terms of trouble except for the CDC. This is the situation here. This is the situation here this morning. You don't see, you know, or hear any tension from the other side, but you always hear noise between the CDC and the United Party because they are the two most formidable forces in the country politically. So, one turned power over a little over 7 months ago, and so maybe that power that was turned over was not done willingly. So every time there's a problem between the ruling establishment and of course the opposition. Such is the case here. You know, earlier on this morning, we woke up to the news that the LDA actually did hear that they were doing drugs business at the back of the headquarters here, the CDC headquarters. That people were selling drugs here at the back of the CDC headquarters, not within the headquarters, but at the back of it. There's a little, you know, community at the back of the headquarters here. So when the guys came there, according to the information, those guys whom they went to search became very violent. You know, they became very resistive. They did not want to obey the LDA officers that were there. You know, so then the LDA guys were left with no alternative but to react, to retaliate against those guys that they've gone to search, following a report that they were selling drugs. So when folks from within the party heard the shots of gun and tear gas and things like that, that was how they all got involved in the process, and then thereby creating a panic. Thereby creating a panic, you know. So that's how the whole incident just started. So they then came outside to block the road for peaceful citizens, people who want to go to do their normal activities, you know. So that was how the whole thing started here this morning. So they came out now to react, you know. That's how they came out to react to it. So the police too came out to then, you know, the police came out to get them off the road. To get them off the road so that the traffic can continue. But in getting them off the road, it sparked serious tension. It sparked serious tension here while the police was making an attempt to get them off the road. They were throwing stones at the police, provoking, you know, the police. So the police now, in an effort to retaliate, were shooting tear gases at them. But still that could not help. It could not help the process because the more tear gases were thrown at them, the more they came outside, the more they came in their numbers, the more they were throwing stones as well, you know. And then folks,
More partisans have entered
the speaker also came in this morning, but the speaker person did not really materialize. The speaker person did not materialize. Prince Fogo was also here, but his presence did not also materialize. They all were here and they left already. So their person did not really do anything to calm down the situation. Because imagine the speaker was sitting here and people were throwing stones at the speaker. If it was not for those guys that were around him, he would have gotten hit by one of the rocks, you know. And the police were also throwing tear gas there while the speaker was also there. So I'm sure he might have gotten affected from the tear gas, you know, from the irritation that the tear gas can cause to people. So we hear that was how the whole thing started, and it has continued like this. The place there in the headquarters, the guys there continue to increase in numbers. we are getting report that they are regrouping. So more people continue to troop in the headquarters of the CDC. So who knows if they might be, regrouping to be able to come back. We see most of us trooping in there at the party. We can't go there right now because all of the guys there have perceived us to be on the side of the LMP. And obviously, in covering protests situations like this, you've got to be on the side of the police. You can't be on the side of the protesters, because if you are there, whatever comes from the end of the police might just hit you, and that is it. But if you are on the side of the protesters, you might just get hurt in the process. So they're calling media practitioners to enter. So we're going there to hear from them. They are calling media folks to enter. They are calling media folks to enter. So they are calling on media practitioners. Here we are. This is where we are. We are at the here. They have just given us permission to come close, because I think having whistled there, having whistled the acting youth chair will be talking to us shortly. So they have given us permission to come closer to the headquarters of the CDC. So there we are at the main entrance here. This is where we are at the main entrance. So we'll be allowed to go in first. I've been whistling here. Where were you?
Welcome to the media. Yes, for 4 days you were at the LCC. Now you here at the headquarters. Bring her up to speed with those who watching you. What has happened at the CDC?
You see, yes, this is come to the world. We are seeing Mr. Weah invaded by a group of notorious heavily armed men from the state security. And we got information of leaders who came on the scene to provide an environment that we can now regenerate the peace of the country following the chaos.
What was the reason they came at the headquarters of the
The reason is
CDC?
to intimidate the citizens. They did that to RIA, they did that yesterday to LCC, they did that few weeks ago by bringing armed security.
Were there any such warrant issued to the CDC as a political
The
party?
cities have been this for 20 years. What's up, bro? Mr. Brocker is a agent for who's trying to provoke the CDC. The CDC will not be provoked because yesterday has been radically peaceful years of political culture. So the CDC will continue to believe on a trajectory of peace. All you see the young people are doing is to protect the party because the police is being instructed by Gabriel Common, being instructed by Broker to throw their gas to shoot out where people as a people over complete trust will be arrested and they have been so we are calling upon the international community, we are calling upon the leaders of churches, ECOWAS, and the rest of all peace-loving Liberians to warn the Broker government because they keep coming after the CDC. They have won elections. The time of governance is the fundamental term that displays what they have on our arrest agenda. We talk about now, the Broker administration can do us that the deliverables, the implementation, and the initiatives that they have brought in terms of implementing the rescue mission agenda. But what we see here is that they are prepared for it, they are engaging into threat, and they are engaging into intimidation.
When this continues, what will be your next course of action?
I mean, history has proven that any regime that becomes so excessively paranoid about governance. For example, in history, the regime of Joe, Charles Taylor, and so many dictators around. When the people react to them, it is been like my history. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if there is insecurity that's supposed to protect life and property, come and engage with no invitation. It's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for chaos. It's a recipe for teaching with the fragile people.
Will your supporters remain here, or are you going to let them to go since time has been
restored? Not the headquarters of the party. Where you want them?
Now I'm asking you, are they going to remain here? Say, are your supporters?
More comparisons are coming. Thousands of comparisons are coming. They're coming. People are coming to Google time. People are coming for dope district. This process has just started. This process has just started. This is going to be hello. This process has just started. What Waga is trying to deploy, the same thing the people of Kenya did. They want the Kenyan government. People in Nigeria want the Nigerian government.
Mother rule.
We are not going to sit here. We are going to sit here and allow Waga invade this place anymore. We have a photographic memory of what happened to the people in November 7, 2011. A lot of money, the CDC of yesterday, the CDC of today. The people you kill and you want to impunity this time around. And you want to take our lives, we prepare. We are prepared. We are facing the police. Please, to use whatever Donkara means to defend the to defend the standard of our party, to defend the chairman of our party. This party will not be defeated. We will raise the emblem, the block for this party will work on Brussels. Listen, we are about to move on all the streets on Brussels. We are asking the police to go back to moral sense of prison. So you're going to move on the streets? Listen, you people say you want five drugs in the country. The five will start finding drugs money every month. So the argument is about putting drugs. It doesn't make sense for you to come to the whole national party going on. It's still not very part of the Nobody giving drugs. The people have lost the war on drugs. That's why two of their officials were suspended.
Can you confirm that they are
Listen, It is a diversionary tactic. Don't fall prey to that. Go by the CDC are paying for last 20 years. So it makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. The government itself was introduced, I mean, one of the biggest drugs in the country, zombie drugs. Yeah, so zombie, yeah. Well, I think there's a rumor, but we don't want to buy into that rumor. Listen, yes, I'm saying to you, it's a rumor. The biggest mistake the government will make, let me repeat, the biggest mistake the government will make is to make an attempt. On the life and the vicinity, the resident of a former president of the country. If anybody is advising and being told that Sylvester Bismarck is an anarchist, Mr. Walker must warn the students and soldiers. To go after John Weah is to go after the democracy of the country. To go after John Weah is to go after your 6-year tenure or your 6-year mandate. You don't want to gamble that. It's not possible.
Is that what we said?
It's not listen to me. Excuse me. That's not your normal conference here.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, to attack the political leader of the CDC is to question the political demands of the rescue mission in the country.
What do you think now come out this?
I'm telling you that the United Party is trying to deploy strategy. These are lazy strategies. The people have the way to resist. Right now, as I speak to you, the people are coming all over now. When you are going, you are mobilizing the people. The temperament of the people is increasing. There's a rude awakening of the people.
But Mr. Wizard, don't you think you could have done much to prevent this thing from happening? Don't you think you could have done much to prevent this thing from happening? I mean, to not allow your boys.
Let me tell you, if the security apparatus left, then I keep coming visiting the party. What we not do? Just they not drive up here. Though they not drive up here. We have seen dangerous dictators more than Baka. So if we're here doing the work survive. Baka run out of the place.
Is this
so,
there is a plan to arrest the Secretary General. There is a plan to arrest the Secretary General. How do you speak?
No, but we are with that plan. Let me tell you, the present company is the home of all revolutionaries. All of us are waiting to be arrested. It's not a plan.
The operation of police.
Do you think it's a plan?
The operation of police.
But listen to me. Hey, listen to this. Does the security apparatus have the capacity to arrest? They are shooting tear gas. They are not shooting tear gas. Hold it. Take your microphone. Take your microphone.
They ready again? It's happening here again. It's happening again, folks. Folks, it's getting chaotic again. They are throwing stones. Folks. They're throwing stones again.
This thing there this morning.
This thing is very serious. They are throwing stones again, folks. They're throwing stones again, folks. They are throwing stones again at the police, folks. This is what I've been in here. They are throwing stones again. They are throwing stones this morning. It's really serious. Serious here this morning. It's getting serious. They are throwing stones at the police. They're throwing stones. Folks, this is really getting serious. They're throwing stones.
So it's very, very serious.
This morning.
Very serious.
They are
remember more and more partisans
throwing
into the
stones
compound
this
of the
morning.
CDC. They're
They are throwing stones this morning.
Too many stones.
Too many stones, folks. They are throwing stones. The police yet to release any tear gas so far.
Police get to fire tear gas.
The police. Too many stones have been thrown at the police. Too many stones have been thrown. Folks, the police here to release.
The police get to release the tear gas. Serious
Stones are being thrown here, folks. See them throwing stones. You see them throwing stones at us as well. Stones are being thrown. You have to be very careful here. The guys are throwing stones. The guys are throwing stones here at the LMP, and so the police is launching tear gas there already. The police is launching tear gas. The police is launching tear gas. The police is launching tear gas there, as you can see. The police is launching tear gas there. You know, this place is getting really serious. This place is getting really serious, folks. They ask you to take cover for our own safety so we can get back. We have to get back. They're asking us to take cover. Police continue to shoot tear gas there to disperse them. Folks, police shooting tear gas into the process. Shooting tear gas already in the process. Folks, it's affecting our eyes. Oh my God, this place is getting chaotic. It's getting serious here. This is LB online television. We are here this morning. Tear gas, you know. Tear gas, Campamelas. Oh. One of our police is down. Woo!
We are all affected here this morning. We try to be protected.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, the tear gas cannot permit us.
One of our men is. Oh my God. Folks, it's really getting serious here this morning. We hear being tear gassed.
Tear gas are affected us here this morning.
Our eyes are bleeding this morning. Our eyes are bleeding. Folks, being affected. We have to run for our lives. We have to run for our lives. The tear gas. The tear gas, folks. will be affected. The tear gas. The tear gas is affecting our eyes, folks. The tear gas is affecting our eyes. The tear gas is affecting our eyes. The gas is affecting our eyes here, folks. Eyes. We can't go there because of the pepper spray, seriously affecting us here this morning. Everywhere is smoke, The tear gas is really affecting our sight. You can see from where we are here because the gas is affecting our eyes here. The gas is affecting us. Really affecting us. It's becoming chaotic. It's really affecting us this morning, folks. Oh my God. Our eyes are being affected. Police continue to shoot tear gas at them as the rain poured in this morning. We're here. My name is Weah. This is LB Online Television. We're here this morning to bring all the activities to you here. The guys are throwing tear gas, the police, throwing tear gas because they've been provoked. The police been seriously provoked here. So we couldn't stand there because our eyes are vulnerable to it. We could get affected in the process. Our eyes get affected in the process, folks. So we're making our move there gradually. Our eyes are being affected. Still continue to hear shots of tear gas being released into the air. Yeah, folks. Affecting our eyes.
Someone say.
Someone else start coming by me.
The youth of Liberia, instead of thinking better for Mama Liberia,
So this is what we are, folks. This is LB online television. See young people there in the headquarters of the LMP. They're throwing stones at the LMP, and of course,
at the police. Every school that been thrown at the police.
police throwing tear gas and then to disperse them. To disperse them, folks.
This is Tama TV.
The tear gas really affected our eyes, you know. Tear gas really affected our eyes here. Tear gas really affected our eyes here this morning. It's affecting our eyes, you know.
Kojo, man, that's what we choose to do. You have to live up to it. Yeah.
This is what we choose.
Yeah. Oh man. You know, I've been veteran before. So I've been saying, but I'm going to over.
They got Apple man. The Apple, you can go out there and do it. What's like in a minute, man? I'm going to share it.
Folks, we're still here, but my eyes are really bleeding. My eyes are bleeding. What kind of law say? What kind of law say? But why you in But when you say that in law, even in the midst of instability. Good morning, folks. My name is Ibrahim Morba. This is LB Online Television. We here at the CDC headquarters. Folks, we've got to take a little break. Let's take this break. We'll be right back as a composer. Because the thing is still getting serious here. People still throwing stones at the police, but the tear gas continue to affect our eyes. So the pepper spray is actually affecting our eyes. You know, so we have to take this break. We have to take this break. Yeah.
Be careful.